Come on down to Clown World. In today's episode, we are going to cover the IRS warning Americans over $600 threshold to report Venmo PayPal payments, while at the same time, the Pentagon failed its 5th audit. 5 audits. We're talking trillion-dollar budgets at the Pentagon, and they failed the audit 5 times in a row. The 5. You know what happens when they fail 5 times in a row? Nothing. Nobody cares. They get their tax money for the next year. They shuffle it off overseas into these black budgets, and it's gone forever. When they can't account for it, nobody asks questions. But when you send $600 to Gam to help her expenses for the month, you get in trouble. If you don't report that, you might go to prison. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Zeducation, and welcome to another Clown World episode where we highlight a lot of these absurdities. Like I said, obviously you're not going to go to prison if you miss the $600 thing, but you're going to get a fine. You're going to get in trouble. You're probably going to get audited, because we know that almost half of audits happen to people that make less than $75,000. When trillion-dollar budgets get audited and trillions of dollars are unaccounted for or hard to account for, nothing happens. Literally nothing happens. They just get the money the next year. No one gets in trouble. It's not a big deal. But you, as an individual, yeah, you're going to get in trouble. It makes so much sense. But that's why we cover Clown World, because that's where we live, and those are the types of things that happen in Clown World. And if you don't abide by the rules, if you cringe at these things, you lose, all right? And if you lose, you have to tweet at the IRS and say, hey, I'm not going to report my $600 Venmo transaction. That's what you have to do if you lose. If you accept the terms of today's game, you cringe, you lose, head down and like this video. And if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now, on to today's wonderful and fantastic episode of Clown World. If you cringe, you lose, go. The key to avoiding high mortgage rates? Buying homes with cash. No shit. And like you're writing this like everyone can buy a home with cash. What is that, like 0.1% of people, maybe 1% of people can buy a home with cash? Look at that's like a $2 million home right there. Just buy it with cash, guys, and you don't have to worry about high rates. It's that easy. Da-dum, ting. Unbelievable. FDA approval paves way for lab-grown meat to be sold. They're really pushing this, man. They're really pushing the lab-grown crap. That one, what is it? Meats? Only meats? Not only meat. I don't even know what it's called. It's failing. It's failing big time. What the hell am I thinking of? If you can think of it, Megan, put it up in the... You know what I'm talking about. I'm too pretty to work. F getting up at 6 a.m. every day for 60 years. Oh, man. She's gonna live a tough life. Tough life. Black Friday. $334 was $335. Oh, I hope that's real. What a deal. Hope you bought it. Twitter manager vomited into trash can after being told by Elon Musk to fire people. Isn't it your job as a manager to manage people, hire, fire? Like, that just goes to show you that Twitter wasn't hardly ever firing people. This guy didn't have any experience doing that and couldn't do it. That's what you're supposed to do when you're a manager. Luckily, the ship's being righted right now on Twitter. Let's declare a pandemic amnesty. We need to forgive one another for what we did and said when we were in the dark about COVID. No, let's not declare a pandemic amnesty. Anyone who shamed and belittled and dehumanized those that were a little bit leery and didn't want to do things against their own will, we won't forget you, ever. You know, we'll never, ever trust you again. And that includes a lot of people. A lot of people. So, no, we won't do that.
Wir kennen das Problem seit 50 Jahren. Wir müssen endlich handeln. Der Planet wird kaputt. Stopp die fossile Zerstörung.
Beautiful art there, you know? Ironically, that is a piece of garbage that would hang in an art museum today. How many minds are you guys changed? Are you on their side, the protesters, these activists? Did the paint splash, did that sway your mind to favor their cause? Go support their cause? Huh? 400 private jets arrived in Egypt during COP27 as climate delegates are accused of hypocrisy. Exactly what I was talking about. Well, John Kerry, all these people taking private jets, telling you to eat the bugs. Up yours. Suspected University of Virginia gunman Christopher Darnell Jones Jr., 22, had troubled childhood, but then flourished. I expect nothing less from the Washington Post. You know, he flourished, and then he shot a bunch of people. Amazing, amazing spin on this headline. Amazing.
We're developing, through technology, an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? That's where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So, individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on.
What does that mean? Huh? What does that mean? I actually am old enough to remember when this was a conspiracy theory. They said, "Oh, that's never gonna happen. That's gonna take off your tinfoil hat." There you go. You get to track your individual carbon footprints. I wonder if we're gonna get the social credit score following that very shortly after. They already do that in China. You know, so is that a conspiracy theory too? Here we are. The guy is saying it at the World Economic Forum. Unbelievable. FTX collapse dooms founder's effort to prevent another pandemic. Washington Post again. How much money did you get from him, Washington Post? You guys are absolute clowns. Look at this. This guy just pulled a Bernie Madoff, and you're here defending him. It's like, oh, he's going to prevent the pandemic, but now he can't because of what happened. He stole a bunch of money, but the people he gave money to, the politicians, just seem to be turning a blind eye. Weird. Aldi considers selling edible insects to help with cost of living crisis. There you go. Look at that. You get a maggot burger. You guys want to eat maggot burgers? They're pushing it hard, man. Might save you money. Eat the bugs. The economy has added 10.3 million jobs since January 2021. That's the most jobs added in the first 21 months of any president's tenure. Thanks, Joe Biden. There was a fact check on this tweet, rightfully so, because this is one of the most idiotic tweets I've ever seen. And this is linking a PolitiFact fact check that says this tweet conflates job creation with ending lockdowns. This is the one great thing about Elon taking over Twitter. We're going to get to a few more White House tweets that got fact checked. It's fantastic. These politicians are trying so hard to control a narrative. They don't control Twitter anymore. So it's tough, real tough. Oh yeah, don't forget this one. Don't forget what they did to kids. Remember that? Look at that. And while they're in the same room without masks, isn't that amazing? Amazing. F you, Elon Musk. Allowing Trump back on Twitter was the worst decision. Oddly enough, Trump hasn't even tweeted. He's probably not going to. He's got his own platform now. So, cry. Cry, cry, cry. From AOC. Shout out to all the workers at Twitter. You all built a vital place for connection and deserve so much better. Millions of people appreciate the space you built and the hard work that went into it. Thank you. Elon replies, you're welcome. Oh, that's amazing. Just head on, facing one of the queen clowns. Nice troll. Love it. From Uber. Grandpa would have wanted you to treat yourself. You're going to the beach to spread Grandpa's ashes. Uber Black. What in the What a terrible promo. Dude, treat yourself, you know? Get Uber Black. Get the upgraded version of Uber so you can go spread Grandpa's ashes. Whoever the hell made this promo should be fired immediately. This is terrible. DJ Khaled said these new releases cannot touch the floor. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Sadly, this guy has a lot of influence in pop culture, and this is the dumb shit he's doing. Don't let my shoes touch the floor. Oh, this is insane. Insane behavior. Biological male wins women's division of U.S. cycling race. How much longer? How much longer? That's all I want to know. Woman who married a ragdoll claims their relationship is hanging on a thread after he cheated by texting another woman. Just mainstreaming mental illness everywhere, man. Next. 2.04 billion Powerball winner takes home 628 million after taxes. My favorite about this, response to this is, what, is 628 million not enough? Well, that's not the point. The point was it was 2.04 billion and somebody else is getting that other money and it's not the winner. So there is a problem there. Oh, there's 628 million isn't enough for you? Shut the hell up. Charts suggest it's not time to buy the dip in mega cap tech stocks just yet, Kramer says. That was November 7th. 4 days later, NASDAQ 100 climbs 9.4% in best 2-day gains since 2008. And as of filming this video, it's still sitting pretty high compared to the, recent downturn. So, old Jim, I don't know how he's a job. I literally don't know how. Why I'm hoping for another COVID lockdown. Get the hell. This person needs to be slapped. Next. Woman on all bug diet claims crickets taste like fried chicken. Dude, you're pushing it so hard. It's everywhere. The bugs. I'm not eating the bugs. I'm just not doing it. I don't care. From the White House. Seniors are getting the biggest increase in their Social Security checks in 10 years through President Biden's leadership. Fact check. Seniors will receive a large Social Security benefit increase due to the annual cost of living adjustment, which is based on the inflation rate. President Nixon in 1972 signed into law automatic benefit adjustments tied to the Consumer Price Index. Ooh, that's embarrassing. Ooh. Oh, man. Leave it to politicians to lie through their teeth. And the truth is much simpler. It had nothing to do with Biden. It's actually a lot darker. I mean, it's going up because of inflation. CBS confirms Hunter Biden laptop is real 769 days after Post broke story. Whoa. They ran a story on CBS, said inside Hunter Biden's laptop. Now CBS is running Russian propaganda. I just can't believe it. Wow. Whoa. Jack White quits Twitter, calls Elon Musk's Trump reinstatement a-hole move. This is straight up you trying to help a fascist have a platform so you can eventually get your tax breaks, musician wrote. What a jackass. I like the guy's music, but whoa. Stick to the guitar, buddy. Cash Me Out Sad Girl Bad Baby not only made $50 million on OnlyFans, she just spoke to a packed house of academics at Oxford. I can't blame her. Whatever. She won. She won a long time ago. She did. And here she is, preaching to the academics at Oxford. The simulation is way off, man. It's clown world. I mask at the gym. It's the smart thing to do. Why do I feel so dumb? I don't know. Maybe you can answer that one for yourself. Hopefully you can one day. A label on a cup of Velveeta's microwavable mac and cheese says the meal only takes 3.5 minutes to prepare. But a Florida woman says this is false. And she's suing the manufacturer for $5 million. Talk about an opportunist. That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard. I hope she loses and is forced to pay back all of the legal fees. That's insane. Biden agrees to pay climate reparations. U.S. will compensate developing countries for global warming, but gas-guzzling China won't have to pay into global fund. This is my favorite part about this whole thing. Like, the biggest offenders of carbon, all that stuff that they preach about. Well, first it's them. They're taking private jets, these conferences and everything. China, India. They don't ever get held accountable because they don't care. China doesn't give a shit. This is proof. China will never get on board. That's why supporting all this stuff doesn't even matter. I'd like to thank Elon Musk for the shitty quality of his paid bots floating my stream. ridiculous non-humans with 768 followers who follow 1,234 people. When you have to create your support with fake accounts, you're a pathetic clown. Dude, what a fall this guy came. Like, Twitter has exposed people for who they truly are, which I love. This guy, oh my God. Sad that his acting career is going to be shadowed by mental instability on Twitter. It's unbelievable. Really sad, tragedy. $250 stationary van for rent, Venice Beach. I think that's a real listing. Rent is so high. Look at that, $250 so you could sleep in that thing. That's insane, man. I don't even know if that van is worth that. You might be able to get the metal value out of it. 1 year ago today. He really posted this. He posted this on the anniversary. What a tone-deaf lunatic. Oh, no. Oh, that... Dude, you need to get off the internet, please. For your own good. The Biden-Harris administration lowered the deficit with the single largest one-year reduction in American history. Fact check. COVID-driven deficits in both 2020 and 2021 were roughly double the previous record, 2009, making the drop to 2022 sizable. But the 2022 deficit is still the fourth largest in history and is 41% larger than 2019. Just got to leave out that context, right? White House, the truth doesn't matter. We live in a post-truth era, if you didn't realize it yet. San Francisco police can now kill people with robots. The rule proposal passed 8-3, and civil rights groups worry a Rubicon has been crossed. Yeah, leave it to progressive San Fran, you know? Just progressing the AI takeover. Skynet, it's coming. Clown World presents great moments in the science. Oh yeah, look at this. Never forget these good old days. Look at that. I think my favorite one is the bottom right, the military. What a disgrace. What a tragic downfall. The middle one's pretty good too. The hole in the mask, playing the flute, like, get the hell out of here, man. President Biden turns 80 on Sunday and would be 86 at the end of a second term. The New York Times spoke to 10 experts in aging about what the next 6 years might look like for a person of that age. They agreed that Biden has a lot going in his favor. Are we watching the same person? Like, did you see the stairs? Did you see the bike? Like, the guy is, in 6 years, my God, he's going to be terrible. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to become the villain. Or your Twitter gets hacked. I don't know. One of those two. Ooh, SBF. Oddly enough, you're still a hero in the eyes of politicians because you donated millions and millions of dollars. Will you see jail time? Probably not, because you did that. If it was anybody else, they'd be right to jail. You, though, you should be the villain. You should be one of the biggest villains on the planet right now. How'd you do in today's video? Did you cringe at all? Any of these examples, any of these fact checks, these politicians, these news outlets, did you cringe? If you did, you lose, all right? Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help me get it recommended to others. That's it for today's video. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed. This is Zeducation.
For the children.
Idiots.